What's up, Aldo fam? Welcome back to my channel. On today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to easily make a maxi skirt with a side slit. So if you want to see how, keep on watching. This video, this is actually a collaboration video with Laura Flor.
Hi Aldo viewers, I'm very excited to do this collab because I have been watching Aldo's tutorials for years and I really like her tutorial. We decided to do a two-piece, but we live very far from each other, so we have to do it separately. So I make the top, she makes the skirt, so I'm very happy to see what she made. So thank you so much and I hope to see you on my channel. Bye!
Since this skirt is not going to require any pattern, we are going to figure out how much fabric we will need. And here I am just measuring my hips, and basically you want to put the tape measure on the highest point of your backside, and the measurement was 34 and I will add about 6 inches. And you can add a couple more inches, it's totally up to you. The more fabric you add, the more full the skirt is going to be. So for me, 40 inches is just about right. I simply folded it like this, so this is 20 inches folded in half, so that will give me the 40, and this is going to be the waistline, and here is going to be the side seam. This maxi skirt is only going to have one seam, so I can easily put it on the side or at the back. Now I am going to finish the raw edges of the side seams, so I'm just going to fold it like this and sew a straight stitch from here all the way down, and then I'm going to fold it one more time and repeat the same process. This is a great way to finish a raw edge if you don't have a serger. After that, I am going to sew the side seam, so I match the right side of the fabric. I'm going to mark how high I wanted the slit. So it's totally up to you. Mine was just about 25 inches. So yeah, but you can adjust it as high as you want. And then I'm going to sew it from here and stopping where I want the slit to start. Now it's time to add the waistband. I will be using an elastic waistband that is 1 1/2 inch wide. Figure out how much elastic you will need, just wrap it around your waistline and then take away about 1/2 inch. So you want it to be a little shorter than your actual waistline because the elastic will stretch. Then I'm going to join the elastic. After that, I am going to quarter the waistline of the skirt, and same thing on the actual elastic. The reason why we are quartering the waistline is because it will be much easier to match the elastic later on, and it will make sure that the elastic is going to be evenly distributed. Now it's time to pin the elastic on the skirt. I make sure that I match the right sides of the fabric and right side of the elastic together. And as you can see here, I just simply grab the pins and just repin it. And here I decided to add some more pins in between the quarters. It will just make my life a little easier later on when I start sewing. And then I'm going to simply zigzag stitch it. As you can see, I will be stretching the elastic as I sew. Just be sure that you are catching the fabric underneath the elastic. And it should look something like this. As you can see, it looks really nice already, and there's only a little bit of gathering on the waistline. The next step is optional, but you can top stitch it, but I use my cover stitch for that, but you can easily use your regular sewing machine, just sew a stretch stitch. After that, it's time to finish the side slit. So I'm just going to fold it under and I'm just going to hem it. Usually started at the hemline and then sew a straight stitch. Once I reach the short end, I just pivot the fabric and then sew it like this, and then pivot one more time and then sew it all the way down to the hemline. If you want to add some embellishments on the skirt, you can add vintage buttons. Totally up to you, or you can leave it plain just like I did. Now all I have to do is finish the hemline and the skirt is done. This skirt is very versatile. I can put the slit at the center, on the side, or at the back. It will totally give me different looks.
Hey guys, so if you enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to head out to Laura Floor's channel. I'm going to have the link in the description box below or right here, so you can go ahead and check it out so you can see what she made for this collaboration. I really had a good time collaborating with her. She is a wonderful seamstress and you can learn a lot from her sewing projects. She makes lots of cute dresses, skirts, and pants and whatnot. To give some love to my channel, like, subscribe, and share this video if you could. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you soon. Bye!